Okay, I'm doing this with my coworker Carly, and she will be Jackson, and I have the stuff printed out on a sheet of paper. Okay. Hi, Jackson. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, so today we're going to learn, I'm not even in this at all. Today, we're going to learn about expository paragraphs. Expository paragraphs' purpose is to inform or explain a topic by providing facts, reasons, and evidence. You'll learn today how to plan and organize your ideas for an expository paragraph using a planning sheet. So, this is the planning sheet. Our first prompt is explain why learning about different cultures is beneficial to students. So, we're going to identify the main idea by asking, what is the primary point I want to make? For this example, I would say, learning about different cultures helps students become more understanding and open-minded. We're going to write this right here. Okay. Then we have to think about the supporting details that would help explain why understanding each other's cultures is beneficial. Supporting detail 1. It helps students appreciate differences in others. Supporting detail 2. It teaches students about traditions and values around the world. And supporting detail 3. It prepares students to interact with diverse people in the future. So, we need to also figure out a conclusion, which is the wrap-up. And our conclusion is our wrap-up, which could be, overall, learning about other cultures helps students develop a better understanding of the world. Now, we should do this together. For the next one, let's do explain why recycling is important to the environment. Let's work together to think of the main idea. What point do we want to make about recycling?
Recycling is important because it protects natural resources.
That's a great one. That's actually exactly what I wanted you to say, believe it or not. So, let's now think of the supporting details, like we have in our organizer here, for the main idea. So, let's think of specific reasons why recycling is beneficial. For the first one, what do we think?
I don't know. It kind of helps with using things other than trees for paper.
Okay. Yes, that's great. What about something maybe that helps with resources?
Oh, you mean like water and energy?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Okay,
I think
perfect.
that would be a perfect second supporting detail.
Okay.
And we need one more.
Well, it's kind of like gross outside, but I think that's because of not being like recycling and stuff like that. So maybe pollution.
Yes, that's a very, very, very perfect supporting third detail.
Or decrease that pollution.
Exactly. Now we need to write a conclusion where it all wraps it up. So I think we could say, by recycling, we help make the planet cleaner and healthier. Okay. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. This next one, we're going to have you try it. So, our first prompt is explain why it's important to exercise regularly. Now, I'm going to have you complete the planning sheet independently. What do you think the main idea could be for explain why it's important? Actually, I'm going to have you complete it independently. You should identify the central reason for why exercising is important. You could also think of the 3 benefits that would make it better, and write a closing sentence that reinforces the importance of regular exercise. And I'll be around as you work. If you need any questions or have any help, need questions answered, please let me know. Great, now that you've finished, let's go ahead and I'm gonna have you read your outline that you can just come up with on the spot. So explain why it's important to exercise regularly. What's the main idea?
It'll help your overall health.
That's great. And can you tell me your 3 supporting details?
Support heart health with your cardiovascular
System.
system.
That's a
Yes.
great one.
Yeah.
That's
So
fantastic.
if you don't exercise, then you may or may not have a heart attack.
Yes.
Either way, you could.
And I like your explanation as well.
Yeah, no, not a problem. Supporting detail number 2, America's fat. We got to decrease the obesity in America.
I agree.
So regularly exercising is perfect. And this, honestly, number 3, this is a hit or miss, but mental health. Exercising daily is really good for your mental health.
Yes.
So,
I think
yeah.
that those are fantastic supporting details.
Thank you.
I don't think that you're needing any constructive feedback, and I think that your main idea is very clear. And do you understand the value of using this planning sheet?
Absolutely.
It helps you to organize your ideas and thoughts before writing. Okay, so let's review the importance of having a main idea, supporting details, and a conclusion. Why is it important to you to have all those pieces?
You need to have the main idea so you actually know what you're writing and talking about. The supporting details will help you think about the things that you want to write about as you're writing about them and not let you miss out on certain key details. And then your conclusion is making sure that you're putting everything together and wrapping it all up so people know what you're talking about.
That's great. Okay, I'm now completing the assessment portion, which Jaxon would not be here for. I'm reviewing his completed planning sheet for the you do prompt and checking for his understanding, and then ensuring that his outline includes a clear main idea and 3 relevant supporting ideas, which it did very much so, and a conclusion. So, based on this performance, I'm going to think he does not need additional practice with planning. I think he's ready to move on to full drafts.